Hello everyone, welcome back to showing off my art Generation 11 with moi, which is the only logical answer because I'm the only one on this channel. But we're here, and we've gone through the first 10 drawings. We're moving on to the next 10 drawings, making up 20 drawings shown so far. That is basic math, of course. Now, if you don't understand what I'm doing here, and if you don't understand the whole idea of things and everything, I explained a whole lot of it in the previous episode. I expect this one to go far quicker. And yeah, I'm not explaining everything again. So if you want understanding and you want more comprehension, check out the previous episode and then come back to this one. It makes more sense. It just does. But continuing forth from where we left off in the previous episode, we've got ourselves Brawl Stars characters. First and foremost, Ash's Rat Pack, starting with True Silver. True Silver is basically default, but completely engulfed in silver. And they're nothing special. I mean, they're like the other ones, but not as colorful. Kind of shiny, not as interesting to look at. They're there, but they've more so been an obligation for me to finish rather than a passion project. I've never really enjoyed drawing the True Gold or True Silver versions of any of the Brawl Stars characters. It's just not my forte. It's not fun to do when everything is just one color. Technically two if you count black, but black's not a color. Black isn't it black is too much like the entirety of color and then white is the absence of it? Or is that the other way around? I can't remember. Anyway, next one, really hammering home the rat theme so far, we have got the Pizza Oven Ash Rats. One of my favorites. I like how adorable they look. Little pepperoni ears, a nice little pizza slice with some toppings, I guess, as eyes and a nose. These ones are pretty cool. Maybe not as good as the Ninja Ash ones from the previous, episode, but these are still pretty good. I like these. They're cute. They're cute. And I do main the Pizza Oven Ash skin. It's one of my favorite skins in like the whole game. I should also mention I haven't, as of recording this, I haven't drawn the Ash skin from the Ninja event, the Wasabi event. So I don't have that one in here. As well as any other Ash skins that I might not be thinking of that have come out in recent memory. But continuing forth, True Gold. Basically like True Silver, which is basically like default. But instead of being wrapped in silver, this one's encased in gold. No different in size, no different in spec, just gold. In any case, moving on to something more interesting, the Christmas Krampus Ash skin brings you these little gift presents with a rip in the middle, and a bow and everything, and little ears poking out, and a little tail at the end. They're gift boxes, and it's cool, I guess. It's not my favorite by any means. It's kind of just there. It's a little bit more basic and a little bit less interesting than some of the other ones I've shown. But it definitely is the tallest of the bunch so far, and I think it's the tallest of all the ones I've drawn. It's just not exactly anything appealing, in my opinion, and so I'm just going to move along. I tried to replicate the colors as best I could between the Ash skins and then the rat skins, just because the rats, came sometime after the Ash skin, the Ashes that I drew a while ago, so obviously there's a bit of a differentiation there. I can't promise I use the same pencil crayons or anything, but I can promise that I did at least try to get the vision right. And to end off the rats, we have the Pinata Ash Rats, which are little bonbons, unless I'm supposed to hold it like this. They're little bonbons. I mean, they're there. I'd argue they're just as undetailed as the default ones, but they are definitely different than the default ones because these ones are literally just pieces of candy, and the other ones are drone rats, making this one even a little less memorable and a little less interesting, especially because it's all just one color. Then again, the other one is gray. This one at least is pink. So, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. It is to you what it is to you. For me, they're kind of just there. They're one of the widest rats, but I think they're amongst one of the shortest. rats. Don't quote me on that. And that ends the rats for now. So that was, I already forgot the number. I should be keeping better count of these, shouldn't I? True silver, pizza, true gold, Christmas, and candy makes for halfway through the video already, and we are 5 minutes in. Wow. But continuing on with Brawl Stars, we have got ourselves this one. I'm actually very pleased with. Like, I'm pretty sure I was already pleased with it when I drew it. Now I'm incredibly pleased with it. Alley Cat Bowl, including the cat. Look at that little munchkin. Look at that boy. This one has all the makings as to one of my favorite skins, and you know, it has all the makings of a really good drawing of mine. All the colors, it's busy, but all the colors pop out, everything works, you can tell what's going on with each segment of it, which is kind of the goal more than anything, is to make a coherent drawing that abides by the original source material. And this absolutely translates. This right here is the personification of a busy skin that works perfectly with itself, with the color palette, with the composition. It's remarkable how well this pulled off. Translated obviously from default bull, this one is considered a bit of a busier skin, a bit of a mixed bag in terms of community opinion amongst Supercell and everything. But like even the cat, like you can tell his little eye patch there, his little displeasure and everything, how serious he is. Every little bit of the cat is even illustrated, you can tell. And I am so happy with how this turned out. It is such a good skin, and it turned out so beautifully and so wonderfully that there is nothing I think I can improve upon the skin. I think it is perfect. I am happy with it. I think this might be in contention for one of the best skins I drew in this generation, maybe of all time. Maybe, just maybe. Alley Cat Bull, he's definitely up there, definitely one of my favorites. Next up, we get to, we get the same guy for a little while. Number 7 and 8 are the same guy. Now, admittedly, this guy's rough. This guy I never fully know what I'm doing with, just because he's kind of built to not abide by any of what I'm used to. And that being Carl. Now, this is Sultan Carl. But the thing with Carl is that he's always in a cart or he's riding something, and that makes it extremely difficult because I can never just draw him standing. It means I'm always trying to figure out how to make it look not awkward, because it always looks like such a, especially a big head, but like a big body and then just tiny kind of legs or something. It's just, I don't know. Carl is such a pain in the ass for me. He really is. He doesn't translate very well ever, and I'm never very pleased with it. This one, I'm kind of okay with, but not fully okay with. It's there, and I think I did pretty decently for what I could, but it's not my favorite by any means. I mean, I don't know how I could really improve it. Maybe draw the carpet a little bit better that he's supposed to be riding on, because Amelia looks a bit more like a sled right now, a toboggan. But I don't know, I'm pretty happy with it, all things considered. I mean, colors are vibrant and everything, like, you know, it's good for what it is, but it could be better, I think. It's there, I don't know. Either way, number 8. Number 8, we have the 29 gem skin Goblin Carl. Now this one I actually like more than the other one, than Sultan Carl, because this one abides by Carl's more traditional look of being in an actual cart. When he's in a cart, it works, it looks good, it is fine. When he's not in a cart is when things go downhill for me very, very quickly, because then I have to figure something out and I have no reference. Goblin Carl looks good. The colors work, there's 2 or 3 different shades of brown in here. Everything is fine. I mean, it's a bit more on the simplistic side, but I personally enjoy it. I think it works. The more I look at it, the more I think it's kind of like a Little Nightmares character in a weird way. And it's it's there. You know, you can tell what's going on for every section of the thing, and I personally don't care much for the skin in the game, but I actually really enjoy how this looks. It's decent. The green sticks out where it needs to, the red kind of there too, to like pop in between all the browns and the grays. Yeah, I mean, it's like a nice, you know, blend of vibrancy and kind of blandness, but I actually very much appreciate it. I think it's on the better side of things. I don't think it's the best thing I've ever made, and I think it's better than Salting Carl. Number 9. We get a bit of a furry, if you will. Another... How many more Brawl Stars skins do we have? We'll be done by next episode. Either way, we get Cat Leon. Now, this one is a whole lot of grays, and I think those grays work. I think because the gray doesn't contrast very much with the black, I think you can tell what's going on at any given time. I think everything translates very well. As well, this is also just a very simple skin, but I still think, you know, you can definitely... It's appreciated in the same way as the Goblin Carl skin, in that it's easy to tell what's going on, nothing's really getting in the way of anything else, and all the colors just work, but it's not anything fantastic, it's not anything wowing to me. This one is, it's there, it's good. I think the head might be a little big, but other than that, I don't mind it that much. I personally, I really like it. I like everything that's doing. Again, if you didn't watch the last episode, please do, because you'll understand why I kind of like these things, like the lighter and darker tones and everything. It's just, it's there. And I appreciate it. And I think I did very good with it. I don't think there's anything I could improve with it. But it is also just there, right? Now, number 10. This one actually brought back an age-old tradition of mine from the very beginning of showing off my art that I haven't used in a while. And that is having 2 separate drawings connected by tape. As you can see, the cloud and the human are not connected at all, but through tape, they become connected. Also, I apologize for my dog. My parents are probably pulling into the driveway as we speak. This is Zeus Brock, and this one is really, really good again. I like it. It brought back an age-old tradition. I mean, there's not many skins that can do that. You know, I think all the colors work. You can tell what's going on through this whole skin. I think the detail is amazing. There's like 2 or 3 different blues in here. The yellows, there's like 2 or 3 different yellows in here. The lightning and everything, it's really cool. I actually did a little bit of shading on the lightning, where I left the center a little bit lighter than I left the edges, which is not something I do very often. It's for special occasions. This is a very good drawing for a very good skin, in my opinion. A very detailed skin. When things are more detailed, things work better because I can put more effort into it. This is good. I appreciate it. I think the colors contrast each other very well. I think everything is outlined very well. I think everything looks very, very good. As good as Alley Cat Bull or the Knight Frank skin? No, absolutely not. This is probably 3rd place of those, but it's still pretty good. I have very few qualms with this, if any at all. I actually very much like this. It was a very good skin, and that is number 10. And because that's number 10, we are ending it here, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for watching. We have now reached 20 of the 100 drawings in Generation 11. And that means we have 8. We have 8 more of these episodes to go. And I probably won't record too much more today because my voice is getting tired and I don't want to drown down the energy too much. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to break them apart a little bit, figure out what I want to do and kind of organize it that way. I mean, it doesn't hurt. But either way, that was episode number 2. Let me know down in the comments below which one was your favorite, which one was your least favorite, what you would do differently. I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Later, guys.